Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
We ain't giving them nothing today.
The Steelers
get ready, get ready, get ready.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. 26, check 26. Go.
Here's Brown. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Another good carry there for the NFL's second leading rusher, and we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's first or second or even third in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about where one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Switch. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
They'll run it here with Brown. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
back to you. I'm going back to you.
Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And what with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The kick by Marr is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
After the made field goal, Marr back out there to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Eight, read. I got him.
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Rock it.
On 3rd down, Murray. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
58, come on, 58. Hey, Delta. 58, boys, 58, come on. Yep.
They do go for it. It's Manning. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way.
Get him. Alert 3. Slam.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Brown, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. From 17 yards out. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. An update from Denver. It's the Lions that have grabbed the early lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. He finds an opening past the 40. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
From the 44, Manning, rush coming, and And he's taken down. Uchenna Nwosu. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
Come on, set. 60 or. Topper. Down.
On third down, Murray. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Ready? 58 to Mike. Right here. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Guys, this game.
Hey, wahoo! Go.
58 to Mike. Oh, here we go.
Manning to throw for it on fourth. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On first down, Murray. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the Steelers' 37-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. On second down, here's Murray. And he's going to let it go deep. And incomplete here. So a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. Deebo Samuel, the rookie wideout, his intended receiver, and it's third down. And an alley to run. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Check.
On second down, it's Brown. And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. Brown. And an alley to run. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he cuts it back and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Marquise Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed, because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They got the chance. Now they have to take advantage. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think.
And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Hey, switch gears.
From his own end zone now, it's Murray. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They don't go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse. How's
8 ounce.
that?
8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now, third and long. Here's Brissett. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. The kick by Marr is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal, please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
At their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you've got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Heavy weapon.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. 58.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's going to let it go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Deebo Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Check 31, talk. No, use you. It comes to me, it's me.
First down, Brissett, flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Brissett now. Going deep downfield for Ross. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Thorpe. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
It's our time. It's our time.
Hey, box drop. No!
One final try now for Manning. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's his safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive.
And nothing but daylight ahead. 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Kyler Murray with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Gano now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Check 4, check 4. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Check 99. Check 99. Go. Motion.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On first down, Brown. And a nice spin into some open field. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 32 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
A run, it's Murray. That one covers 29 yards, first down. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run, and you could hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Carries piling up. It's Murray again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And just like that, it's third down.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. It's a party now.
Go.
58's the Mike. 58.
Manning. And a throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 3rd down, Brissett going deep downfield for Rowe. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the... And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And now the Steeler offense staying out there. And they'll go for 2.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
22, Jet, cover. 22, Jet, cover. Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Watch the pass. 54.
Out of the gun, Brissett. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From the 22, Manning. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Manning. And this is incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Well, that's the fourth time that they've tried to go for it on fourth down. They've only converted once, Charles.
And obviously not a good percentage. And if you're going to go for it on fourth down, you think that you've got the right play dialed up. You can't be stopped. Your momentum's going to keep going. But 1 for 4, that tells you that you need to look at things in a different way, and you need to tip your cap to the defense. They've done a great job.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Right back to Brown. And some room to work. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
They go with Brown. They find some open field here. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. On 2nd down now, it's Brown. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I know he ain't got it. Kill. Come on. Show it. Move on, fucker.
Brissett to throw for it on 4th. Flush to his right. And it is incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. A 20th carry coming up now for Murray. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go with Murray again. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Your trip is here, baby. Your trip is here.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He finds Beckham complete. A 3rd down gain of 19. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Check 3. Wide. Get wide.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's got it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. They're going for it. It's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. Gano the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll keep it on the ground. Brown, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now Brissett. He's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now Brissett on 4th down. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They'll run now with Brown. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
54 Mike. What we got? What we got? What we got? 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. All day. All day. Kill, 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 kill.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Let's go.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Steelers first down.
Set, hut. Johnny Wolf. Yes, Mike. Go. 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 Check, go back. We got motion. Back up. 58, boys, 58.
They'll run on first down. Brown. It's a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with 2nd and very long. Running right, here's Brown.
I got you, boy. I know you feel that.
Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game.